Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself, Shwetamal from Green Valley English School is here to teach you the chapter Photosynthesis and Respiration in Plants. In our last class, we studied about types of respiration and the differences between aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Today we will start with the topic respiration in plants. As you know that plants do not have any special respiratory system. The exchange of gases takes place in all the parts like leaves, stems and roots, and respiration takes place at much slower rate in plants as compared to animals. So what I told you that plants do not have any special respiratory system. The exchange of gases takes place in all the parts like leaves, stems and roots. Now let us see how does it take parts in the leaves. As you know that the exchange of gases in leaves takes place through stomata. Yes, in herbs, exchange of gases takes place through stomata present on the soft stems, and in hard and woody stems, lenticels are present. The lenticels allow oxygen to enter the stem and carbon dioxide to be released in the atmosphere. What I was telling you about respiration in plants, that plants less active than animals need lower energy requirement. Gases exchange occur mainly in the leaves, that is larger surface area to volume ratio, by simple diffusion through the stomata and by the lenticels. Gaseous exchange takes place in the light as well as it takes place in the dark. So, I was telling you this, that in leaves what happens, the exchange of gases in leaves takes place through stomata. What is stomata? You can see in this figure, stomata. Yes, it takes place through stomata, and in herbs the exchange of gases takes place through stomata present on the soft stems, and in hard and woody stems lenticels are present. The lenticels allow oxygen to enter the stem and carbon dioxide to be released in the atmosphere. These are the lenticels. So, now let us talk about roots. How does it take place in roots? Roots have fine root hairs. Yes, the oxygen present between soil particles diffuses into the root hair, and carbon dioxide also diffuses out through it. What happens? As you know that roots have a very fine root hairs, and the oxygen that is present between the soil particles diffuses into the root hair, and carbon dioxide also diffuses out through it. So, what are the steps that are involved in the process of respiration in plants? Yes, the oxygen is absorbed from the atmosphere. The food break down in the presence of oxygen, and carbon dioxide and water are formed during this process, and carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, and energy is also released during the process. This energy is utilized for various activities occurring in the cell. Okay? So, the gaseous exchange in the light, what happens during photosynthesis? The carbon dioxide in the air space of the spongy layer falls below 0.04%, and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere goes to stomata and then through spongy layer. Oxygen in the cells goes through stomata and after that in the atmosphere. And both respiration and photosynthesis occurs, and the rate of both processes depends on the light intensity. Okay? Now let us see how the gaseous exchange takes place in the dark. Yes, respiration alone is taking place, so less oxygen inside the spongy layer than outside, and oxygen from the atmosphere goes through lenticels and then through spongy layer, and carbon dioxide from cell respiration through lenticels and then through atmosphere, then to the atmosphere. As I have told earlier about aerobic respiration, let us have a quick review that gaseous exchange can be investigated in the dark in aerobic respiration. Means glucose plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Carry out through the day and night, and in the night photosynthesis is faster than respiration. Carbon dioxide produced is quickly used up by photosynthesis. Now when I talk about anaerobic respiration, it occurs when the oxygen is absent. That is alcoholic fermentation occurs in certain situations, that is flooding, initial stages of germination. What happens in this? Glucose, that is C6H12O6 combines with ethanol, glucose breakdowns and gives ethanol, that is C2H5OH plus carbon dioxide plus energy. Okay, example is here rice plants. So this was about for respiration in plants through leaves and through roots. Now let us talk again about photosynthesis and respiration. We have learned that all green plants prepare their own food by the process known as photosynthesis, and carbon dioxide and water combine in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to form glucose. Okay, and this process occurs in the mesophyll cells of the leaves that contain chlorophyll. Carbon dioxide plus water under the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives glucose plus oxygen plus water, and all plants respire to get energy for various activities. During this respiration, it breaks down of glucose occurs in the presence of oxygen, and during this process energy is released along with the carbon dioxide and water. That is glucose plus oxygen under the presence of enzymes give carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Thus, respiration and photosynthesis are two opposite processes occurring in plants, and glucose is produced during photosynthesis, whereas its breakdown is breakdowns during respiration, and energy from the sun is utilized during photosynthesis, whereas it is produced in the form of ATP during respiration. When I talk about respiration and photosynthesis, respiration is the reverse of photosynthesis. Respiration uses the product of photosynthesis and photosynthesis uses the product of respiration. So, if we compare photosynthesis and respiration, the similarity is only this, that both are metabolic processes and there are various differences regarding photosynthesis and respiration. The first thing is that food is synthesized, means what about if I talk about the parameter glucose, the food of the plant. It is synthesized during photosynthesis and it is broken down during respiration. When I talk about raw materials, during photosynthesis, carbon dioxide, water and sunlight are needed, and during respiration, glucose and oxygen is needed. Okay. When I talk about the products, what is there? Glucose and oxygen are produced during photosynthesis and carbon dioxide and water are produced during respiration. Energy is needed during photosynthesis and during respiration energy is released. Location, photosynthesis occurs in the cells containing chlorophyll and respiration occurs in all cells. And what about the time? Photosynthesis takes place during daytime only and respiration takes place during day as well as during night. Clear, children? Should I repeat once more? When I talk about the differences, the difference is this, that food is synthesized during photosynthesis and food is broken down during respiration. Carbon dioxide, water and sunlight are needed during photosynthesis and glucose and oxygen is needed during respiration. Yes, and glucose and oxygen are produced during photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide and water are produced during respiration. Energy is released during respiration and energy is needed during photosynthesis. And what about the location? Photosynthesis occurs in the cells containing chlorophyll and respiration occurs in all the cells. What about the time? When does it take place? Photosynthesis takes place during daytime only as well as respiration takes place during day and night, both the time. So, let us have again a quick review about photosynthesis and respiration. So what is photosynthesis? The process of photosynthesis is the process by which green plants make their food. Carbon dioxide combines with water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, and it gives glucose plus oxygen that is as a byproduct utilized by all living organisms and water. And what is respiration? Process of breaking down of food to release energy is called as respiration. What does photosynthesis require? It requires water, it requires carbon dioxide, it requires chlorophyll, that is the green pigment, and sunlight. Yes, and photosynthesis is useful. How? Because it provides food for plants and other animals, and it provides oxygen for respiration. And how photosynthesis is affected? It is affected by light, it is affected by availability of carbon dioxide in water, and it is affected by temperature. When I talk about respiration, it takes in oxygen and releases out carbon dioxide, and oxygen or carbon dioxide through stomata in leaves and soft stems, root hairs and lenticels, root hairs in roots and lenticels in woody stems. And what about, there are two types of respiration, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means it takes place in the presence of oxygen, and anaerobic respiration, it takes place in the absence of oxygen. Aerobic respiration means glucose plus oxygen under enzymes gives carbon dioxide plus water plus energy, and anaerobic respiration, glucose under enzymes gives ethyl alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy. It breaks down into glucose, breakdowns under the enzymes into ethyl alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy. This was all about the chapter. I hope you all have understood. Thank you, students.